Make it stop! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Drink of the week, Nestle Pure Life again. Welcome to what I sold on eBay. I apologize. I totally forgot. I was just actually streaming some COD Mobile, and then remembered that that I didn't do this video yesterday. So I'm doing it now. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Pretty decent week. Let's get right into the news. Here we go. All right, so we're starting off with a Lego head storage container. If you guys remember, this was in one of those garage sale videos I did on my main channel. I bought this, I think, for $5. We sold it for $55. Free shipping, though. I think it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be, because this thing's massive. If you guys can't tell, it's like a Lego storage container. It's pretty big. I had to ship it in a 14 by 14 by 14, I think, box. I don't remember, but anyways, I think it was about $15 to ship, so not bad. $40 after fees and everything like that. You know, we still made a decent amount of profit considering I picked it up for $5. Apparently, so there's other. If you guys ever see these in the wild, don't immediately think, oh, Hova sold that for $50, so that's what I can get for it. This one, apparently, the tongue sticking out like this. There's another one with a tongue, but it's just like it's like down here, I think. The tongue right here, this is like apparently a more rare one. I think the normal ones with other faces only go for like 20, I want to say. So be careful if you see one of those. But yeah, this is one of those things. I shared a post on Instagram. I got like 5 or 6 items at this one garage sale. They had a 25-cent table set up, and it was a bunch of stuff from Loot Crate boxes. And this, because I'm pretty sure this isn't from a Loot Crate box. This is like one of those cheap Dollar General things or whatever. Like everybody has like those VR headsets that you just like use with your phone. And these things too. So this is actually like it makes like a hologram or something when you use certain apps. I don't know. But I listed it for $5 and it sold for $5 plus shipping on top of that. So not bad for picking it up for a quarter. Kirby's Adventure NES. This is part of a big lot that I got. I got it for a little bit of nothing. I actually had the instruction booklet just laying around in my inventory already, so I slapped the two together. Sold it for $20 plus shipping on top. You guys remember, I think I sold makeup last week, right? Yeah, I sold makeup last week, so you guys probably already heard the Avon story. Got all these for less than 25 cents a piece. Got like 25, 30 of them, maybe something like that, for less than a quarter a pop. $7 plus shipping on that. This creepy clown, I don't think I had any clowns in last week's episode. Maybe not. I don't remember. Anyways, the story on this is we showed up. It was a day that there was lots of rain in the forecast on a Saturday. We showed up to this yard sale. They were packing up. We're like, is it still cool if we look around? They were like, yeah. We go in the garage. They've got a table full, I mean full of clown stuff, a clown collection. And she's like, all the clown stuff, $4, please take it home. And at first I just kind of laughed and kept looking and everything, and then I got to looking, and there was a lot of clown stuff, and a lot of it was fairly new, like still in the packaging, like this one and stuff like that. And I knew that, you know, there'd be a collector's market for it, so it was like $4. All right, it was literally like 3 boxes full of stuff. So this sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Not too shabby on that. And I think there'll be another clown sale that you'll see in this video. The Goonies on VHS. This paper like sleeve, cardboard sleeve version of this is actually fairly rare. I think this is one of those movies that was like a flop at release, and then like the more years, the more time that went by, it became like a cult classic. So the original VHS copy like this is fairly rare. I found 2 copies of the Goonies over the summer. One was in like the big plastic, like what you think of like the Disney movies. One was like that, and then one like this actually in the paper sleeve, and the paper sleeve is fairly rare. So it sold for $7.99 plus shipping, which is not too shabby. And I kept the big plastic case one or whatever for my kids, because they have a TV with a DVD and a VCR built in, and they love to just pop in. You know, they're to the age where I finally taught them like how to, you know, put in a movie for themselves and everything, so daddy doesn't have to do it and everything like that. And Goonies is one of my favorite movies, so I made sure I kept a copy for them. I forgot I had these, and I kind of wish they didn't sell, because I like to unbundle these, you know, and throw in one with a VCR. just to sweeten the deal a little bit. But sold this 5-pack, of VHS recordable videotapes for $7.99 plus $7 shipping. I remember actually getting these from like a little yard sale for 25 cents. I remember paying $0.25 for them. Pokemon base 2nd edition lot, Mewtwo, Scyther, Chansey went to a viewer. Shout out to Ian. He said, please sign the Chansey card in the text box below the picture, and I did that. Hope you enjoy your cards, my dude. $7.99 plus shipping on top of those. This Bacardi hat, I remember I picked up some Chiefs shirts at this one yard sale. I picked up like 5 or 6 shirts just for myself, not to resell. And then as we were leaving, I think my girlfriend spotted this and a couple more caps. I probably paid $0.25 for 50 cents, $1, something like that, $1 at the most. Sold it for, I had it listed for $15. I'm running a 5% sale on my hats right now. So it sold for $14.24 plus shipping. Then we got a copy of Super Mario All-Stars SNES. Sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. Oblivion on PC. I've listed quite a bit of PC games lately, and they're not always the best. This one didn't go... it wasn't too bad. $4.99 plus shipping. I have no idea how much I would have paid for that. Probably, I mean, not much. Especially a PC game. I basically only pick them up if they're free. Namco Museum on DS, $4.99 plus shipping. These Namco Museum collections are on pretty much everything Nintendo, at least. And I think some of the others, like PlayStation and stuff too. They're basically on everything. And you'd be surprised, a lot of the Namco Museums actually hold their value pretty decently. Because a lot of the DS games aren't worth anything. Like, almost nothing. Unless it's like Pokemon or something like that, obviously. The original DS games, non-3DS games, are almost all of them are worth next to nothing. So $5 for this is actually pretty decent. Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collector Coin lot of 3. One of these like didn't have plastic on it at all. This one did, and I think this piece of plastic, yeah, you can tell it's like chipped there on the corner. These were like pre-order bonuses or something like that for getting Smash Brothers at like Best Buy, I think. I don't know. It was return pallet stuff that I bought from a guy that has a bunch of return pallet stuff, and he had a whole box full of stuff that he wasn't sure if he would be able to sell. He sold me a whole box of stuff for $60. There was like 100 pieces in there, so I basically paid 60 cents a piece. Sold these for $14.99. Free shipping, and they didn't weigh anything, so it was, shipping wasn't bad on those at all. Brita Soft Squeeze bottle replacement filters. These were actually, you know how a lot of yard sales, when you're walking up, they'll have a box of free stuff on the curb before you like actually walk up and start looking at the table stuff. And I always look through that because you never know what you're going to find. Found some pretty decent stuff in people's free boxes, and this was there. And I had a feeling Brita filters were probably worth a decent amount. The fact that it went with a water bottle, I was like, they're probably not the best, but I picked them up. And I sold them for $3.75 and shipping on top of that. So not bad for free. Again, more Avon makeup, $12.99. I had both of these listed for $12.99, and as you can see, both of them have sold. So that is awesome. I've made a decent amount of money off all that Avon stuff. I picked up, like I said, like 20 to 30. It's probably closer to 30. Picked up about 30 of those Avon makeups for $3. So I've obviously made my money back a long time ago on that. The Who vintage pen back, $2.49 plus shipping. Was that the last one? Yeah, no, there's one more of those. If you guys are a Who fan, or you know somebody's that's a fan of the Who, Christmas coming up. Only got one left, just saying. Disney's Mickey and Minnie Mouse ceramic containers. These are those flower planters. I told you guys the story on these. I think I paid $3 a piece for these at Dollar General. They had a huge like end of spring sale or something like that where all their garden stuff was marked down 50%. So normally it would have been $12 for the pair. I paid $6 for the pair, and they sold for $40 plus shipping. I actually had to buy boxes. I have a few sets of these. I sold 3 sets available. I actually had to order specific boxes just to fit these guys because they're so big and breakable, but they paid off so far. More Smooth Minerals Avon makeup, $7.99 plus shipping for that one. More Avon Smooth Minerals, $7.99 plus shipping. Crown Royal bags. Keep an eye out for Crown Royal bags, guys. Even the purple ones have far less value, but you can still sell big lots of them. People like to use them as like shifter knob covers, and they like to keep, you know, like coins in them or whatever. People use them for various different things, crafting projects. I've seen people make like bathrobes out of them and stuff like that. So Crown Royal bags, if you find them cheap enough, pick them up. And these like XO ones, I think I got these on a Facebook auction, and I paid very little for them. I think I paid $10 or less. And they sold for, actually I had them listed for $99, and I sent an offer for $94.99, and they accepted. So that was a nice little sale there. Judas Priest vintage pin. Only 2 left. Again, guys, holidays are coming up. If you got a dad that likes classic rock, they'd probably be into that. $3.49 plus shipping on top. Led Zeppelin t-shirt. This ended up not being vintage from what I could tell, although it did sell overnight at the $10 price. So I don't know. I might have undersold that one a little bit. Either way, I'm happy to get rid of it, and I made some profit. Smooth Minerals makeup, again, $7.99 plus shipping on top. This little guy I got for $2 or $3, I think. I took a chance at it because it looked pretty nice, in my opinion. It's a record player, but it's like portable. It's a suitcase, which is pretty cool. But if you see in the back here, there is, come on, there we go. There's a spot for a power supply, and it did not have the power supply. So I think they had like $5 on it. Like I said, I paid a couple bucks because it didn't have the power supply or anything with it. So. But it was in pretty good shape. Like, there's like felt on the back right there, you can tell, and everything, and speakers built into it. I just thought it was cool. Honestly, if it had the power supply, I probably would have just kept this to like test records, or just, I've never listened to a record like with headphones, but everybody says it's like really nice to do. I don't know. But anyways, it sold for $10 plus shipping. More of that Avon makeup. Now, these were the eyeshadows. This was all the eyeshadow that was in the box. So we just put it all together and listed it as a lot. So it sold for $20 plus shipping. Not too shabby. Call of Duty Legacy on PS2, which is the Finest Hour and Big Red 1. Little box set. Sold for $4.99 plus shipping. Jack is back. This is from Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack is the main character in that. I think so. This was a loot crate thing, I'm pretty sure. It came with like pins and stuff too originally, but I didn't have the pins or anything. The pages are kind of cool. They've got like art on them and stuff like that, and it was unused, just opened without the pins and everything. Sold it for $4.99 plus shipping, so I got that for a quarter. Poison, the best of 20 Years of Rock and Greatest Hits. Sold these together for $5.39 plus shipping. Super Mario Kart on SNES. Fantastic game here. Sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't understand. I know so little about Sega. I was always a Nintendo kid. There's so many copies of not for resale Sonic the Hedgehog, which doesn't make sense. You would think it would be rare and worth more money, but it's not. But anyways, $3.99 plus shipping on that. And then we had a Nerf gun, which I thought my Nerf guns that I have listed were never going to sell, but it sold. And this is actually the smallest one I have, and it sold for $10 plus shipping, which isn't bad at all. So I was happy to get rid of that little thing. Death in the Long Grass by Peter Hathaway Capstick. This is one of those hunting books. You guys know I got a huge lot of these hunting books a while back, and they've been selling pretty consistently ever since. Been really happy with that purchase. I was running a book sale though, because I'm running out of room in my inventory. Like, I've got so many books right now, so I'm running a sale on all my books, 15% off. So it sold for $8.49 plus shipping. I kind of messed up on this. I offered free shipping, and I don't think I meant to. I think I don't know. I don't remember if I meant to do that or not. But the shipping on this, because it's a big, heavy bottle of like cleaning liquid, shipping on this was like $7 or $8. So I only got $10 out of it. But I bought this and a bunch of other shark stuff for like $7 or something like that. So not too big of a deal, but I think I messed up on the free shipping on that one. QT Sand Clown Porcelain Clowns. Yeah, I don't know. It took a lot of research to even find out what these things were. There was so much. That clown lot that I've got is so weird. I've got a bunch of stuff individually listed. These all kind of seemed similar to me, so I just lotted them all up, and they sold for $14.95 plus shipping. Somebody actually wanted these creepy things. I know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. NASCAR big box games. Now these I was a little bit worried about. I picked all these up at the same yard sale a few weeks ago. This yard sale was insane. There was so much like Jeff Gordon and just any kind of NASCAR stuff you could think of. And I knew big box PC games have some decent value depending on what they are. And they had $3 a piece on them. I think I picked up like 9 or 10 of them and got a little bit less than that per. But I probably like $2.50 in on each one of these is probably a safe bet, right? Having researched them, they weren't as much as I had hoped. NASCAR games for collectors, you know, for NASCAR collectors, they're worth a little bit probably, but that's about it. I don't know. They're just not very sought after games or whatever. So these boxes were luckily, most of them were in pretty good shape and I did all right. So these all went to the same guy. My boy Rudy picked up 4 of these. So he got NASCAR Racing for $9.99 plus shipping. NASCAR Pinball for $4.99 plus shipping. NASCAR Racing 4 for $8.99 plus shipping. And NASCAR Racing 3 for $9.99 plus shipping. So not a bad little sale there. The total was $33.96 plus shipping. He paid a lot more in shipping than what he needed to because he paid for them all individually, but I refunded more than half of what he paid for shipping. So anyways, $33.96 plus shipping on that. Not bad at all. This Sonic 2 actually went out to the same guy that got the other Sonic. So $4.99 plus shipping on top with that. The Who pin. Like I said, these are going pretty quick. 2 of them sold last week. So 1 left on that, $2.49 plus shipping. More makeup. I know you guys are probably sick of seeing makeup at this point, but the makeup did sell, and I am happy about that. So $14.99 on that one. That was a good little one, plus shipping. So I did really good on all that Avon stuff. These, I purchased 2 printers at a church sale last weekend. And they were Brother printers, which I knew was a good brand, and I knew that there was. I didn't look these. Maybe I did look them up. I don't know, but I saw them. I knew that Brother was a good brand, and there was probably some decent resale value. They looked fairly new, and they had 15 on them, I think. And I offered 10 if I said I'll give you 10 each if I buy both of them, and they were like sure. So and I was surprised. They worked with me. That church is awesome. Every time they have a church sale, they work with me a lot. Because, like, we were literally there at 7:30 in the morning, right when they opened the doors. I walked right in, saw these. I was like, I'll give you 10 a piece. They were like, sure. So, yeah, sold it for $60 plus shipping. A little bit of a pain to ship, but if knock on wood, if it shows up in one piece and everything, then it should be worth the time. Now, see, here's the thing. I didn't test these personally. They didn't come with USB cables. I didn't test them personally, but it was from a church sale, so like you would think that that's probably pretty credible. And it had this test sheet with all the information that you need to know about it, whatever. So, and so did the other ones. So I sold them with those in the listing and everything, and I'm just hoping that they actually work because I mean they should, but we'll see. Official Nintendo GameCube soft travel bag console carrying case, black. $19.99 plus shipping. I think I picked this up for $1 somewhere, somehow. I don't remember. I find a lot of these GameCube and Game Boy carrying cases, and they do pretty good. I mean, like minimum 10, usually 15 to 20. Yeah, so $20 plus shipping on that. On top, you know, it's not bad at all. So keep an eye out for those. And then a Red Man chewing tobacco vent. I don't know if all these orders are coming from you guys, but I feel like I get more and more. I've been selling a decent amount of these lately. Maybe it's because it's like trending or something now in their algorithm or something. I don't know. I've sold 7 of them. Like they're picking up. I have at least 16 more. So Anyways, guys, that is what sold on eBay last week. Again, so very sorry that I forgot about it yesterday, but I'm taking care of it now, so hopefully you guys aren't too mad at me. I love you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of what I sold on eBay last week. Bye-bye.